Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, what we're doing today is we're going to be talking about some different aspects of food storage because, as you well know, that's one of my favorite topics. What we're going to talk about today is food items that go bad more likely quicker than others, and we're going to talk about rotating those stocks and checking them. And what we're going to do to that point is we're going to do a little bit of a test. I was down in our food storage spot the other day and looking around, ran out of crackers up in the house, so I thought, let me see if I've got some down there where they're all stashed out. Well, it turns out I did, but it turns out I found a bunch that I didn't know were down there. I kind of had forgotten that they were there. Some of them have been there a little while. You can see we've got several different things. We've got saltine crackers, a couple of different kinds. We've got Ritz crackers. We've got a couple of different kinds of cereal, and we've got some white cheddar Cheez-Its, which are quite nice, I can tell you. So what we're going to do is we're going to open all of them because some of them have been there a while. If I remember right, which I don't, I'll just look and see because I made cheat notes. The cereal, one of those is from October of 2020. Now, I'm betting the cereal is going to be okay. I just have a feeling it will. We'll find out. I'll tell you why here in a minute. And then there's another box of cereal that was from January of 21. So still pretty far back. The crackers, one of the packages of crackers is all the way back to August of 2020. And then I think the newest one was September of 2022. So they've been back a while. What I'm expecting is that the saltines, all three packages of saltines are going to be bad. They're going to be rancid almost for sure. I will be shocked if they're not. It'd be nice if they're not because then I can get them eaten. But saltine crackers are one of the things that I anticipate that will go bad faster than just about anything else. The Ritz crackers I feel like will be good, and I feel pretty comfortable about the white cheddar Cheez-Its, but we're going to find out. So let me turn this dude around here where I can get to them, and we're not going to be real fancy about all this. I'm just going to open up some of the packages and we'll just see what's good and what's not good. Hopefully this rickety thing I've got this sitting on will balance okay. So I think we're going to start with where I figure it's going to be the worst. Let me see here. I believe this is the oldest one right here. Where is it? Yeah, I know I saw it on here just a minute ago, but I don't see it now. Of course I don't. That's how that works, isn't it? You get ready and then it's not there. But almost always these packages have a date stamped on there. It was the other end. Okay, this is actually July of 22. That's not the oldest one. Must be this guy here. There it is. This one, yeah, this is August of 2020. So almost for sure this is going to be chicken food. And before you tell me, oh, don't feed bad stuff like that to your chickens, I assure you chickens can eat anything and probably will and probably do. I know ours do. Many years ago, we had a bunch of chickens got into a bag of bug poison crystals, ate nearly the whole bag. I believe it was diazinon, which is pretty gnarly stuff. Ate nearly the whole bag before we realized they'd gotten into it. Plenty of good grass and bugs out there to eat, but they get into the insect poison. We didn't know about it and didn't lose any chickens that I know of, and we all seemed to be okay from eating the eggs when they were doing that. I don't recommend that kind of thing as a diet for your chickens, but it's just something good to know in the back of your mind. So, all right, here we go. Let's pop this. Oh yeah, that doesn't smell right. It's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are done. So no surprise there. All right, so let's put these guys over here. Let's go for, which is the next oldest one? Is it going to be these guys? Yeah, this is September of 20 right here. Actually, that makes them, no, that was August. Okay. Can't tell. The packaging is good enough. I can't smell it through these. I could kind of sort of smell it through those. So let's see what we got. These guys. You know, it's a shame that these went bad. That's my fault for just not thinking about it. Probably bought crackers several times to eat. Oh yeah, no question about that. All right, so there's two bad ones, and I'm completely confident that this one won't be any good either. This is the one, what did I say this was from? I know I saw it. My goodness, it shouldn't be that hard, should it? Anyway, 2022 I think is what it said. Can't tell there. Now, this one doesn't smell bad. This one is, okay, I gotta look at the date again, because Oh, it was on the bottom, wasn't it? Okay, July of 22. That means these are not a year old yet. And so I think these are going to be okay, actually. So we know within a year now, I don't know, we know, in this case, within a year, that these are okay. Now, of course, as I start making a video, I get a cat that comes up and wants to be part of it. Yeah, I wish I had a squirt bottle. Oh yeah, these are just fine. Yeah, these are good. So, bonus for me, only 2 out of 3 were bad. That's helpful. That's helpful. All right, next, let's go with the cereal. The cereal is old. Okay, I told you I had a pretty good idea. It's a box of Wheat Chex from the date. Yeah, the crackers are real good. The date is January of 2021. So that's over 2 years old now. And the reason I'm pretty sure it's good is because just the other day I finished up the last of a package of these, and they were still just fine too. And I'm pretty sure the box was exactly the same age, if I remember right. I meant to bring that out here, but that would have been far too prepared for me to do that. So, if I can open this without ripping the package to shreds. I'm one of those guys that likes to open a package of cereal gently across the top so that it pours. Oh yeah, these are good. Yeah, these are completely fine. Cat, if I throw you a Wheat Chex, will you go the heck away? No, didn't work. Yeah, these are good. Knew they would be. I've actually wanted these for breakfast the last couple of mornings, but they weren't open yet, and I was waiting to do this. All right, so here's the bran flakes, which are dated October of 2020. Now, oddly enough, they're both wheat products. The crackers are made from wheat. The cereal is made from wheat. I will be surprised if this is bad. Now, it could be because of the packaging. The packaging around a thing of cereal is a lot thicker, better plastic than what's around a package of saltine crackers. So, again, opening as carefully as I can. Ah, there we go. Yay. And by the way, we won't tell anybody else that lives here that I had pretty much my whole face down in that bag, snorting on it. Snorting on it. Yeah, not exactly. Anyway, these are good. Yeah, no bad flavor or no bad smell. Yep. Figured they would be, but it's good to know. So, there you go. And these are the, well, okay, these are the generic bran flakes that they sell here, just the store brand bran flakes. And they lasted just fine. And of course, the regular store name brand Wheat Chex did just fine. That makes me happy. These also were not stored, boy howdy, these were not stored anywhere good at all. These were stored in a little building storage room that's attached to my carport, and there's no temperature control and not really much insulation, so it suffers temperatures of very far below freezing part of the year and very much above 100 degrees part of the year. I've gone in there before and it'd be 110 degrees in there. So no special storage at all other than being in a plastic container that the mice couldn't get to, that's an important thing, especially around here. I shouldn't have to worry about mice with all the stinking cats I've got. All right, next. Which one of these Ritz was the oldest one? All of these to date are written in different places. That's why I have so much trouble finding it. I know good and well it's right here. Why am I not seeing it? It's right here on this one. Is it on the side? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, October of 21 for these Ritz crackers here. Now, Ritz crackers are a different kind of a cracker, and they don't seem, I'm not sure I've ever had Ritz crackers go rancid. By the way, do you know the difference between rancid and stale? We've probably talked about this, and most of you probably do know this. The difference between rancid and stale. Stale is when something, bread, crackers, whatever, have absorbed moisture or gotten too much air to them, and they just don't have the good texture that they had before. Something can be completely stale and still be completely okay to eat. However, when they get rancid, that is the oils in the wheat or the whatever it is that have begun to oxidize and go sour. And that makes them bad. And you probably could eat them if you were really, really hungry, but I gotta believe it's not gonna be a great idea. And my goodness, sometimes they're so bad, they just flat wrinkle your nose, and you wouldn't want to eat them. Come on, get. There we go. Yeah, this smells completely okay. I think it tastes, I'm pretty sure it tastes okay, but I think I've got the taste of 2 or 3 other things in my mouth now, the different cereals. But yeah, okay, yeah. I'm getting the kind of the aftertaste of the cracker. These may be on the edge, but they're not very on the edge because it's not setting off any alarms in my taste buds at all. I should have brought some cheese out here. No, these are okay. Yeah, these are okay. These are okay. They may be at the far end of when they're really good, but they're still completely eatable. So that's a good thing too. Ritz crackers are a little more expensive than regular saltines, so you hate for them to go bad. So having figured that out, I have every confidence that these are going to be okay because these are from September of 22, which these aren't even close to a year old yet. And you know what? I'm not even going to bother because I guarantee I've got Ritz crackers that I've eaten that are far older than this. If this one from October of 21, which is a year and a half old, yeah, year and a half old, if they're still okay, then these are good, and I'm not even going to open these right now. We're going to keep them. All right, now, the big one, the one I'm really hoping of all of them, you know, I don't know, I hope the Ritz crackers and the cereal would be good, but I really hope these will be good too. So, white cheddar Cheez-Its from March 11th of 22. These are only over a year old, so that's not very far back. For some of you, that may be a long way back. But by my standards, as most of you, any of you that know me, know that by my standards, this is same as brand new right here. So, my taste buds are so confused right now, they don't know if we're getting something sweet or salty. Oh, yeah. These are good. They're real good. I love these guys. All right, so there you go. And there I go. I actually went to the store today and bought some more of all of these just in anticipation that I was going to be out of luck with some of this. And my English friend and I occasionally have something to drink, and we often have some crackers and sausage and cheese with what we have to drink. And so it would be a shame to run out and not have what we wanted. All right, there we go. That's all I know to say about it. Check your supplies once in a while. Get that swallowed. For those of you that are really organized, having a list made out of the things you have and some of the dates of when you have them is not a bad idea. We actually do that with our big 50-pound containers of beans and rice and corn. And we keep dates on stuff like that so that we know when they went into the bucket or the container or whatever they're in. We date them by the year and the month. And we've got some down in there that are, you know, several years old. It's just kind of a good idea so that you have some idea of how to use your oldest stuff first, which is the reason we do it. We're not worried so much about the age on some of those because they keep just about forever. But we want to use the oldest stuff first and rotate it out, which obviously I didn't do, but the chickens will thank me later. All right, so anyway, there we are. The cat bumped the camera a minute ago and it shifted a little bit, so hopefully it finished out okay. But that's it. Hope you got something good out of this. If you're not storing food, I wish you would. I really wish you would. At least something. At least have something put back. So if things happen, bad stuff happens, then you will be you'll be ready. So anyway, thanks y'all, and best of luck to you.